Hello, welcome to Seek Truth and Speak Truth. Hope you are all enjoying your day, evening, or whatever it is on this beautiful rotating oblate spheroid. Good day to you. Basically, I have a challenge or an offer to delve beyond the imaginary curve for a debate. And I don't want to be unfair. I'm not offering it on my channel. I want it on a mutual channel, possibly even a channel that has nothing to do with the shape of our earth and our reality. A channel that just does debates. I'm not sure if there is one out there. If there is and someone knows of it, let me know. Or if you know of someone that has no interest whatsoever within flat earth or reality, if we can have a debate on their channel. We need someone that could be a moderator to make sure that this is a fair discussion. I know I've been offered to go over to your channel, Dell, but I'm not that much of an idiot. I'm sorry. I know exactly your ploy. Any evidence I offer will be refuted and denied. You will just throw barrages of abuse at me, along with your disciples. You can't keep playing at home forever. Sometimes you've got to go away and make it a fair challenge. And any time I've seen you go away, you do get torn a new one. And I see it does get twisted into, oh, look at the hero and his amazing feats. But you just run away with your tail between your legs, swearing. That's not proof of flat earth. That's just proof that you have nothing apart from words. Within this debate, I propose that we both offer 3 videos or images from each side, flat earth and reality, and then we discuss them and allow the other person an opportunity to debunk those photos. No butting in, no mute buttons, no banning of people off the channel. A fair debate, and that is what I offer and I challenge you to. I hear, come and speak to me on my channel, ye wee bum sniffer. That's not going to make me want to come and talk to you, is it? And that's why we seem to be having this back and forth now. And I'd just like to draw a line under the sand. I think my work here is nearly done with you. I've exposed you to my subscribers, and I know most of those did know what you are anyway. And I don't know if it's actual subscribers of yours or whether you've just got 12 sock accounts that you just keep commenting on to pretend that people support you, when actually it's probably just one of your multiple personalities replying. I'm not sure, but we need fairness here. This is a scientific discussion. Name calling and things, it's not going to get us anywhere, is it? I want a 3-strike rule. So, sometimes you might slip up and swear. So, I'm not going to say, oh, as soon as you swear at me, I'm going to run away. No, but I want an adult discussion. So I will allow you to use 3 repulsive words. But that 4th one, I am sorry, but it shouldn't take swear words to prove the earth is flat. It should be very easy for you if you are so confident. I would also like you to confirm what you actually believe. So beforehand, we will sit for 5 minutes and discuss what we believe. I know you think the earth is flat, but what else do you agree to? Is there a nice wall? Is there a firmament? I want to know exactly what you think, so then we can move the discussion forwards in debunking your beliefs. The only people challenging spherical heliocentrism are flat earthers on YouTube. There's no movement within the scientific community, even a tiny proportion. There's no one in universities at the minute trying to refute the claims of Einstein, because they've already been proven to be correct, and people are just trying to learn more about what he said and break down what things are and learn more about our great universe. But there is no end game for flat Earth. I don't know what you guys think is going to happen. I don't know how 0.5% of the population that think they're right are going to convince 99% of the 99.5% of the population that know they're right. So we are asking for proofs now. Plenty of proofs on the spherical side. Only thing flat Earth has is denial. Denial isn't science. Denial is ignorance, basically. Trying to uphold a belief through ignorance. And do you want to live a life of ignorance? Because that's basically what flat Earth is. Ignore, ignore, deny, deny. I'm right, you're wrong. Show us proof. That's all we ask for. That's really all we ask for here. So yeah, challenge put out to you, Dale. Come and have a chat on a mutual channel. Half an hour, 40 minutes, I don't mind. Let's both sit down as men and discuss this topic. I'm not going to go into your echo chamber. That's like asking someone to go down an alleyway with someone standing there with a balaclava and knife, with rubbish bins full of rats that are there ready to pounce and eat you when you get stabbed in the back. And I'm intelligent enough to know that that's a silly move, but you should be intelligent enough to know that if we both stand on a neutral challenge on grounds, you should be able to beat me. If you're so confident, come forwards. Let's have this debate. Show the world you're the greatest mind ever to disprove the greatest minds ever. So yeah, challenge set, Dale. No more of this. Come on, ye channel, you wee bum sniffer. Come and have a debate. Challenge set. Get back to me. Eric Jabay as well. Do it. Go for it. Come to me, Eric. Let's have a debate. Let's do it. So my previous video was a sort of observation of the moon. Unfortunately, it's not the best of views or pictures, but you can see that the sun is sort of beneath the earth at the time, or the perception of, because the moon's shadow is at the top of the moon and the moon sort of light shines down. If we were on a flat plane with both the moons opposite each other, you would only ever see a half crescent moon facing across the flat plane. You would never see the angle change throughout the night because of the rotation. You can sit there and deny it as much as you want, but it is a fact. But this is a man that commented, "This is very scientifical. The hypothesis and the testing was outstanding. The other aspect that blew me away was when you just looked up at it and projected out a quantified demonstration of Earth's curvature. Man, you're a real logical, scientifical dude." And this comes from a man that pours water on footballs, puts water into a bottle and asks you to bend it. He opens a door and thinks it disproves gravity. That's very scientific, isn't it, Del? You claim about all these scientific things that doesn't happen on the spherical Earth side, whilst just making absolute mockery of yourself and to science. You don't even know what it is. And then say, this is the type of guy we're speaking to. Yeah, you wee junkie son. You are on here encouraging a poor boy to be even more stupid than he was. I have offered up quantifiable demonstrations of how a substance behaves. Or is that on how you behave under substances? That understanding is then applied to real-world activities. Here you are cheerleading a moron with a camera pointed at a light in the sky and asserting it proves the Earth we live on is curved. I am going to rip the shit right out of you two nuttermongs later tonight. Yet a fucking embarrassment, son. Can't wait to see your wee trembling petted lip. Bye now, you silly ass. This is your master. This is the God. This is the man that you guys think is the new Messiah. It's bad. It's really bad. He offers nothing apart from lies and deceit. I've got something else I want to show you guys, because you think that I'm a shill, and me and Conspiracy Catz or Baldy Catz have always been in on this. I just want to read out some comments. Understandably, Eric Jabay does not subscribe to me anymore, and the little wee man has taken all his comments off my videos. You know, there's such thing as screenshots, so once I get my editing capabilities up, I will be able to show you Eric licking my naught hole. So don't worry that you deleted your comments, that's fine, I know. I've still got a video called The Day Eric Jabay Subscribed to Me, and it's probably one of the most embarrassing 4 minutes and 31 seconds of my life now looking back. But I'll read out some of the comments just to show you how delusional these people that follow him are. Congratulations on the Jabay sub. It adds to the combined intelligence of your audience by about 1 million. At the time I actually thought that as well. That's really scary. What else do we have? Good stuff, brother. Eric woke me up too. I think the one that finally put the nail in the coffin for me was Eric Jabay answers everyone's flat earth questions. Towards the end of that, I stood up and started shouting in my room, "The earth is fucking flat!" It's not, you got conned. You got conned, unfortunately. But there's a interaction, or another one, and this guy now abuses me, but at the time, if the man himself subscribes to you, you must be doing something good. And I really thought I was. I really was empowered by this. I was the man. Eric Jabay had told me that I was amazing and I was spreading the truth. Wow, it's so bad looking back now. And then good old Baldy Catz or Conspiracy Catz, I'm so sorry I used to talk to you like this. And it takes a real man to have got through that and still persisted with trying to help me. And eventually I realised who the people that are being honest are here. And I realised that you are one intelligent and honest man. So obviously this is on the Eric Jabay subscribe to me post. You can go and look at it if you want. It's about my 5th video. So this is Baldy Catz. I told you once that I only ridicule the money-making liars. That is because they lead other people down life-changing, harmful rabbit holes whilst lining their own pockets. Eric Jabay is very near the top of this list, banned from YouTube for writing a love letter to Hitler. Lacking any scientific knowledge at all, he clearly is clueless in all areas. Please do not follow this guy into years of delusion and life-destroying paranoia. You declined my offer to discuss things over email, fair enough. However, ask yourself what it is about Eric Jabay's arguments that convince you everybody is lying to you. Ask yourself how valid are his arguments and present his most valid arguments for discussion. You will find they crumble like sugar, like a sugar pedestal in the rain. You won't see this post as helpful, but it is. And at the time I didn't. But now I realise, obviously, that it is. I've lost signal, trying to get the rest of this post up. I just want you to see how horrible I was. He may talk about things that offend people, but still, there is nothing wrong with an alternative opinion. As long as he physically isn't hurting anybody, then everybody has the right to free speech, to say what they want. If you hear it, it is your fault you get offended. If you are innocent, such ridiculous hate speech would not mean anything. I do not totally agree with 100% of what he says, but everybody isn't right 100% of the time. What a moron I was. Baldy comes back. That was a question, Dodge. Yes, he does say offensive nonsense, and no, I wouldn't expect you to believe everything he says. My question was, what does he say that makes you believe the earth is flat? This is a guy who explains the tides by saying, tides are caused by the rise and fall of the earth in the bosom of the mighty deep. He has the most comically ridiculous arguments I have ever heard. This man, who proves he has literally no scientific knowledge on any subject he discusses, he is clueless. This is a man who leads others down a rabbit hole with mental health problems whilst earning money from it. You say, I am the only person who would have benefited from your email. Wrong. You have this back to front. I told you I would not use your content from this point forwards. In fact, it is you I am trying to help, and the people you might infect as your channel grows. I wonder why even the mere thought of a discussion around Flat Earth is so abhorrent to you. I accept your choice, but I see Eric Japay's brainwashing in action here. Let's be clear on that. And he could. And then I put brainwashing, ? I will chat all you want here, open, publicly. And then Baldy's put, excellent, how about a live hangout? And then I've commented, people trying to help people on the internet because they might have mental health problems is actually pretty mental. Everybody has issues and problems. There is nothing wrong with having a different view, different opinions. There are a lot more problems in the world than even people like me or people like Eric making videos going on. You're fighting the wrong battle, buddy. I respect and thank you for being courteous and respectful to me, but I am not a fish to be caught. And then Baldy's come back. In all honesty, it isn't really you I was really trying to help, although that would be a bonus. It's the people who are on the fence, who might be led down the rabbit hole by watching your videos. Also, once and if you do realise Flat Earth is nothing more than nonsense, you could use your platform to also help others. Ting! That's what I'm doing now. That's what I'm doing now, because I have realised this is nonsense. I've never had an email from somebody telling me the globe has ruined their lives, but I have had emails from people telling me Flat Earth has destroyed their family. Again, I do not class you as a money-making liar. I class you as somebody asking honest questions, albeit getting the wrong answers. However, when you ask those questions so publicly, whilst ridiculing accepted science so readily and publicly, you are in danger of dragging others down, whether you like it or not. Anyway, you said you would chat as much as I want here, open and publicly. I will accept that offer. Can I start? Please explain to me why you believe the Earth is flat. And then I just babble on about creation there. It's silly, you can go back. There's still sort of a few things after that. But I didn't have any proof of a flat Earth. I just babbled on about creation and how creation lends itself towards a flat Earth, which is just absolutely ridiculous. It's just all sad and silly, really. But for all you people that think I'm an actor and a shill, I do just ask you, just go and have a look at my old videos and realise there's no way someone has just sat there and deceitfully pretended to be a flat earther. Do you think I was that good that I made Eric Japay subscribe to me? If I'm that bad, I was pretty good as a flat earther at spreading their nonsense. It's quite easy to just remember crap that someone says and then spread it on further, and it's quite difficult to learn about science. But I've chosen the difficult road now, the hard road, but it is the road to truth. I just wanted to get that out there. Del, if you're still watching, the offer's there for the challenge, and you, Eric Japay, come and say hello on an open and neutral ground. But that's enough for me today. I've got to be off. I've got to go and do something pretty quickly. I've got to go and sacrifice. See you later, guys. Keep it global. That was a joke. I try and be a bit funny as well, you know. We're not all Satanists. What are you on about? We're nice people. We just want you to stop believing lies. Start looking into things and learning about the lovely, beautiful planet that we live on. The beautiful universe that's out there. Stop believing morons.